Hey, I spent a couple of hours at the Fountain of Youth in Kitty. The Fountain of Youth in Saint Augustine, Florida. Um, what, you want to say hi? Here. Hi. He's upset because we're back at the Walmart with all the ducks, and he wants to go out and make a nuisance of himself. But I'm about to go in and buy some toilet paper and stuff, so I don't want him out running around, because I don't. Anyway, here's some footage I took at the Fountain of Youth, and if you're noise sensitive, you might not want to watch this because it's got cannon fire and muzzleloader fire and a whole lot of screaming peacocks. But if you can handle stuff like that, it's pretty cool. They call it an archaeological park, and yeah, I had some fun, and yeah, check it out.
They're square dancing right now.
So I visited one Fountain of Youth in Port Charlotte a few years ago. This one is supposedly the official Fountain of Youth. I'm in Saint Augustine, Florida. And let's go inside and see what's there.
Did end up converting a lot to Christianity, but they only last about 200 years because the Jews started wiping out the town. It is really sad.
So here I am in St. Augustine at the Fountain of Youth. That ought to put another 20 years in me. What do you think?
There you go.
To life. Hello, Mr. Peacock. How are you today? Whatever you do, don't hurt me. You look pretty fierce. Thank you for letting me film you.
our weapons demonstration area. We're going to show you a couple of weapons that were obsolete at the time that Pedro Menendez brought them here in 1565. This is the stirrup. And what do you put in a stirrup? Your foot, exactly. Stirrup is to hold the bow down. You draw back with equal pressure on either side, and you've locked out your bowstring. I'm holding 75 pounds of tension right here. Fires the arrow I referred to. Actually, they were called bolts. You can see the difference. They're subtly different. They're a little shorter than a normal arrow, and they're only fletched on two sides. Fletched on two sides, so it lays flat in the little slot here. Simply seat it up against the string. It's all ready to go. So you simply aim down the arrow and shoot. Thank you. Okay, well that's the crossbow. I'm going to turn over to Bob. He's going to tell you about our cannon.
And as far as cannonballs go, it's not very impressive. You're not going to sink a big ship with that thing. But if you put a full load of gunpowder in the Servidor, the maximum amount that it would hold, that cannon could send that cannonball at a muzzle velocity of about 400 miles an hour, a maximum distance of almost a mile. Oh, cover your ears. Por España! Fuego!
This is a traditional boat called a chalupa. Yes, just like Taco Bell. Now you know what a chalupa is. It's a boat. This boat is not filled with tastiness. One can debate whether a Taco Bell chalupa is or is not filled with tastiness.
Now, when you're ready to fire, you took the match in the right hand, you blew on it to expose the hottest part of the coal, and then put that into the jaws of the serpentine. Okay, now this is going to make quite a bang, so if you don't like loud noises, please cover your ears. Here we go. Fire. Apunte. Fuego. And that's how a matchlock works.
I think I'm in the choir loft.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. So that was my visit to the oldest European settlement in North America, I think. Pretty sure. And one of the things I learned while I was there was that the first European name for this continent was Florida. When Ponce de Leon arrived to Saint Augustine, he named it Florida. And what he named Florida went all the way up to Labrador in Canada. And all the way up, the entire continent was Florida before it was America. Which is interesting. I never knew that. So, a little bit of history. Good kitty. Yeah, I'm tired. It's been a long day. So, I'm just gonna go rest now. I'm gonna visit some friends tomorrow. And then I'm heading back down to Gainesville. I've got like a doctor's appointment next week. And hi. And that's just sort of my home base for the next month. And then I start heading back towards Texas. So, oh, and if anybody knows of anything going on in the eastern half of Texas for Autistic Pride Day, which is like June... When is it? Is it June 20... It's not June 21st. June 21st is World Giraffe Day. And also my diagnoseversary. I think it's like June 15th. It's really close to Juneteenth, which I might go to Galveston for Juneteenth, even though it's going to be really crowded. But yeah, if you know of anything going on in East Texas for Autistic Pride Day, let me know, because I'd love to drop by and share the pride and such. So, until later, take it easy.